I'm again for my second version of Emerging Scenario 2020 and beyond. And in earlier, first version, I told you about that how the world is changing due to this pandemic, COVID-19. Now, what this pandemic is doing, just understand it about that. It is creating a border closure. It is creating a lockdown. It is creating a situation when market is absolutely closed on that, and this is taking a lot of toll on that. This is the first wave of pandemic which is not yet over. It is in Europe, it is still there. US, it is still there. In India, it is still there. In most of the countries, it is still there. And second wave, we are expecting when the winter will fall, and we are expecting the situation will complex, because it is not only COVID-19 we have to deal with. We have to deal with the normal flu, we have to deal with the normal cold. When it gets mixed with COVID-19, it is going to be very complex scenario. We are hearing a lot of news about the vaccine which are coming, but vaccine will not be applicable to the lot of people. We are not expecting people will get vaccinated at least by next year, middle of the next year. And that is the situation right now. So we have to face this problem in time to come, and probably the second wave of coronavirus or these COVID-19s are expected to be same serious or maybe more than what happened in first wave, because now the number of the people got infected because of this is much higher than what it was earlier on that. Now let me look what is this coronavirus is doing. This coronavirus is doing changing the whole society, as I told. Now let us look what philosophers are saying. In one article of Bebelia, John Arno, a Spanish philosopher, he says the major base pandemic is questioning about cosmopolitanism on that, which we had been advocating over the decades, over the centuries. We worked for this, we created for this. Right now, the half of the world is almost under the cosmopolitan structure on that, and that is where it's creating a problem there. Closer, having a lot of people together in one line, in one community there is a big danger for this pandemic, due to this pandemic. Hence, this is what it is coming out to be there. And so this is one become very major issue to time. Now, having the community houses where the people live closer is probably not the advantage, not the right idea. Maybe having the row houses with the difference, with the distance, safe distance, one house to other is the right type of the idea about that. Over and above, that is what it is happening. Like the key workers who are right now front line should be paid properly, paid higher, like the cleaning staff, like the hospital staff, like hospital people working for like police who are right now on front line should be paid higher, and probably more important people than the people who used to be earlier on that, like doctor, engineer. I will not say doctor, engineers, managers, and so many companies about that. And that is the change right now taking over the past on that. This is what coming. And one of the latest Nobel Prize winner, Esther Duflo, she says after this pandemic, this scenario will not be, situation will not be a normal, because the job lost and lot of lack of work availability has been created by this pandemic. Will not be easy to create a job and work for the people. Why? Because people will prefer machine over the man, because they don't fall sick on that. And here I just predict, as I have been predicting about that, society is going to be divided into two. One who will get the job, create an economy, create a wealth, and most of this wealth will be supporting not only the overall structure, but also the people who are not willing to work, being paid by sitting in a home for their medicine, for their food, for their basic needs, and that will be the second category of that. But my question is right now, a big question we have to decide, whether they will have the equal say in the society. Probably not, because the people who are creating a wealth, people who are feeding the other, are likely to get more say, more higher authority in the society in time to come than the people who are right now based on, they are taking the salary sitting in a home, getting a free hospitalizations and doing nothing but not doing nonsense on that, will be having a less say in time to come on that. Thank you.